I'm a makeup artist of 14 years and I have worked in bridal, commercial, and retail settings. And today I'm here to talk to you about my top 5 must-haves. And this is one of the only foundations I carry in my kit, Face Atelier foundations. And I'd love to tell you why this is my go-to. Face Atelier foundations, if you have been my client, if you have worked with me, if you've been on my page, you have absolutely heard me speaking about this before. I tag them in almost every product breakdown I do because this truly, truly is my go-to for my clients. This is a silicone-based foundation. It is oil-free. I have had my face on since about 10 a.m. this morning. We're about 4 hours into the wear, and you can see how it's not settling into any pores. My skin still looks like skin. My concealer under my eyes is creasing because I'm human, surprise. And the skin under our eyes is just like our knuckles. It moves with our face. So it is what it is. But in terms of the actual foundation, you can see that it has worn beautifully through the day. Because it is oil-free, it is friendly for all skin types, I will say. It really, really performs well on mature skin. It performs really well on drier skin types as well. I would just prep every client's skin according to their skin concerns and their pain point, which is how I've been able to use this on almost everyone who sits in my chair. I believe they have about 12 core shades from 1 to 12. I know shades 1 to 8 are more warmer, and then there are 0.5s in between that are more neutral or cool. And then they also have an amazing set of adjusters. This one is called Blaze. This is the yellow adjuster. They have one that's 0-, that's white to lighten foundations. They also have a pure red pigment that's called Heat. This is amazing for hyperpigmentation. If someone has a really bad sunburn, I might play with a little bit of Heat, maybe add in a little bit of Blaze just to kind of see what works. For myself personally today, I used shade 6 with a drop of Blaze in it because I tend to be a little bit more warmer, more golden peachy undertones. So, all that to say, there has not been a single client in the 8 years I have been loyally using this foundation that I have not been able to match between the core shades and the adjusters. This foundation self-sets because it has silicone in it and it's a silicone based foundation. You really don't need a primer, but I still like to use a primer based on my skin, based on my client's skin type. So if they are more dry, I'll make sure to add a little bit more hydration under the foundation. If they are more oily, I would even go in with Face Atelier's Ultra Matte Setting Powder, which I'm going to get into in a few minutes. That one also beautifully oil controls throughout the day and preps the skin, oilier complexions for foundation wear. That's long wear. This foundation is water resistant. It is streak resistant. So it works really, really well for brides because, there's always going to be some tears on a wedding day. And what else? I have successfully used these foundations on every age range from preteens all the way to women in their late 80s. It performs beautifully. I would even mix this with Embryo Lisse to make a tinted moisturizer for my clients that just want a sheer coverage. They don't want a lot. They don't want their skin to feel heavy, which I'm going to be honest, I have built this up to about a medium coverage that I like to wear on a day-to-day basis, and I can't feel it on my skin. And one thing I always check with my clients is, do you feel it? Does it feel heavy? And I never get a yes on that. So for those reasons, I have absolutely loved having these foundations in my kit. They have never let me down. I'm going to tell you, it really is nothing fancy about the packaging. Your clients might not know it, but let me tell you, they will know a product that performs well when they wear it and when they have it on their face for the rest of the day. I have absolutely had clients come back and ask, hey, what did you use on me? Can you please tell me the shade? When I do my one-on-one workshops, I always show them Face Atelier. And when it comes to being a pro makeup artist, their preferred program is absolutely amazing. I believe it's 40% off. And around Black Friday, you get even better deals than 40%. So I remember I got the entire collection for quite a lot of savings a couple of years ago. I will tell you that my most used shades are 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 10. I find that kind of comfortably covers the range of clients that I typically serve. Obviously, if you have someone who's lighter or deeper, you can always use the adjusters to match their shade, their undertone. It works really beautifully. Other than these adjusters I've shown you, they also have a blue one now. They also have pink, and they also have an olive one, which I'm really, really excited to try. So that's kind of my little rundown on Face Atelier foundations. They also, like I mentioned, they have setting sprays. This one is their face finish setting spray. This one is more hydrating, smells like freshly cut cucumbers. My clients love this one. And the Ultra Matte, it's almost like pure silicone in a bottle. And it looks very shiny when you first spray it, but when it dries down, it is the most beautiful, poreless, oil-free finish. And I have never had clients, like if someone tells me they're really oily, I will always set with Ultra Matte before and after I apply their foundation. And I've had zero issues with that. So all that to say, Face Atelier is a staple in my kit. because it performs beautifully. I have used these for six-figure weddings. I have used this for six-figure commercials where we're making brand assets to use globally. I have been able to use this pretty much for every job, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, if you do try Face Atelier, please let me know your experience with it. If you want some troubleshooting, if you do use it, feel free to reach out. I'm gonna do my best to help based on the years of experience I have using this foundation. And please share a selfie if you do end up buying it and using it, or if you use it on your clients, share the love. We would love to, I'd love to have more of a conversation around this beautiful product. They are a Canadian-owned, women-owned company, so that just makes it even easier for me to support them. If you enjoyed this, please drop a comment, let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.